I expect you guys to work as hard as you possibly can, and in return, I will work as hard as I possibly can to make you guys successful.
Share a little bit about control what you can control.
Absolutely. I know for myself, I've struggled with this. I always try to control people, places, and things, right? And that really is a struggle that I've struggled with, but I've been able to work on that, and I work on that on a daily basis, right? Because there'll be certain situations, especially in business, where, I want a customer to act in a certain way. I want them to move faster than I want, or I want my employees to be able to pick up and learn what I'm saying faster. And what ends up happening is when you're trying to control all of those things and it's not working the way that you want and you expect, right? And I'm going to give you this. Expectations are a premeditated resentment. So, when I expect someone to do something, which is, in other words, trying to control, things that I can't control, then I start to get resentments. I start to get angry. I start to get frustrated, and it doesn't help anything. So, for me, I try to, what's that word that I said at the beginning? The self-aware, right? Yeah. So I try to be self-aware of when I'm trying to control something and when it's something I actually can control. I can control how many calls I make a day. I can control how many emails I send out a day. I can control how many videos I make a day. I can control how many incoming calls, because I have marketing that brings in calls. I can control how many calls come in a day. Those are things I can control. But the things I can't control are things like employees showing up on time. Obviously, I can put in, I can discipline, but, I can't control that. I can't control how many calls they make per day. I can't control, even in personal life, right? I can't control if somebody pulls out in front of me and cuts me off and I get really angry, right? Those are things that I cannot control. So, being able to say control what you can control, you'll be able to make decisions faster once you start to be able to know that you can't control everything. And you'll start making decisions on things you can.
Yeah, if I understand, going back to your connection here of being self-aware, so that when you begin to feel, you sense internally in you that you're becoming resentful and you're frustrated because you cannot control something, that's a signal to you that you're trying to control something that you can't control.
100%.